Good morning, guys. Welcome to this realistic day in my life video. I'm about to have some coffee. I've been enjoying this Odyssey blend from Starbucks. It was like the whole beans, so I just grounded up a bunch of it and put it in this little glass container so that I can make it easy for myself in the mornings. I've been really enjoying making grinding the coffee myself as opposed to using like the Keurig K cups, which me and my mom and my fiance usually use. But since I've started doing this, I've realized it's so much fresher, so much stronger, and now I'm addicted. This is actually not the beginning of my morning. My morning starts way earlier because I have to pump and do all sorts of things. But this is when I was able to start recording. So it's going to be very realistic. It's about 11 right now. I've got my daughter in the swing and I am just making myself a cup of joe. And it's not very often I have like little moments to myself, so I'm just gonna enjoy this. And in the next video, I'll let you guys hear the sounds of the coffee grinding. So as you can see on the time there on the stove, it's 12:28, and I'm trying to put my daughter in the carrier to cook a little bit, but as you can see, she's not comfortable. Like sometimes she loves it, sometimes she doesn't love it. I kind of pinned her arms down, hoping that it would give the swaddle effect so she would take a nap, but she just was not feeling it. I put on the carrier when my mom's not around and there's no one around to help me with the baby, and I still need to get things done. But on this particular day, that carrier was just not working. So I am don't judge me. I take her out of it like pretty soon after this. I am making a HelloFresh meal. Sorry, my daughter's in the background right now. Making a HelloFresh meal because on days like this when I just can't be bothered with thinking about what to cook, I just love having all of the ingredients right there, pre-measured in front of me. And yeah, so I'm making this like Peruvian chicken recipe because I'm gonna have it. I end up having it for lunch, even though it was supposed to be for dinner because I took a bite and it was so delicious. But I'm cooking it now because I have the time and the space and the energy to. And then that way, when the time my fiance gets home, dinner will already be ready. He's a big man, so he doesn't just eat. And he's big and he lifts weights. So he doesn't just eat the HelloFresh meal, but he'll eat it, and then later on he'll either have like a protein shake or like something else. My mom is actually getting ready to go to the airport. She's leaving for 3 days, so it's just gonna be me and Lasane. So you guys are gonna get to see a day in the life with just me and my daughter, and me trying to get as much done as possible. So I'm like rocking her because she's getting super fussy and she's not comfortable. And pretty soon after this, I just go ahead and take her out of the carrier and continue cooking my meal. So here's where I give up on the carrier and I just put her in this little $30 thing that I got from Target. Don't mind Liam. He like is obsessed with the baby. He thinks she's his baby. It's actually cute, but sometimes it's really annoying. And she loves this thing. It's like sitting at the perfect angle, I think, and she can see everything, and she just really enjoys it. So I can get quite a bit done with just, of course, she's choosing right now to talk a lot when I'm trying to do a voiceover. Lasande, hey. Anyways, she can just sit in this and watch me do stuff for a while. So I was able to finish cooking just with her sitting in this little thing here. as you can see, here is a finished product. I gave my fiance more rice and I didn't put the cream on his until later because he's not coming until later. And I ate the tomatoes because he doesn't like tomatoes. The portion size is pretty small, but it's enough for me. And I took one huge bite and I was like, oh, this is very good. I'm gonna eat it now. So after eating, Lasande fell asleep in her swing, so I decided I was going to try to put together this other, I call them like bleachers for your sunglasses. So as you can see, the one on the right there is the one that I had already put together. And I'm unboxing the second one to add my remaining shades into while I'm simultaneously getting distracted by SpongeBob, which was on TV at the time. Of course, the time that I decide to record myself putting this thing together, it's like extremely difficult. I have no idea why I struggled so much. Like, it's a very easy thing to put together, but it seemed like the little pieces that go in each side were just not fitting for some reason. So you can just watch me struggle with this for a little bit, or you can fast forward, but eventually I get it all put together. And either before this video, probably after this video, my next video is going to be about storage and organization again. And I don't know, my what's in my bag video did so well and I was so happy. So I do want to do more storage and organization hack like videos for you guys, and I would definitely be featuring this as one of those items. And you can just get it off Amazon. It's like little bleacher stands for your for your shades, of course, if you have as many as I do, because there was a time where I had this many shades and I wasn't keeping them in anything, or I had each of them in little their own individual cases, and I couldn't really see which ones they were unless I took them out of the cases, and it took me forever to find which one I wanted. Or at one point when I was younger, I had them all in like a shoebox, and of course they get scratched up that way. Yeah, you can see my face. I'm like so struggling and getting frustrated. But long story short, this is a great way to keep your shades on display, but also like protected and not like forgotten, if that makes sense. Like if they're out and on my dresser, I'm more inclined to like pick a pair out. And I keep saying shades, even though that is not the word that I use for these. I call them sunnies, but my fiance teases me for calling them sunnies. So anyways, I'm gonna fast forward this and show you what it looks like when I have it all put together. Okay, there you go. Voila, by the power of editing, it's already done and put together. And now I'm just gonna go through and organize my shades, clean them off a little bit, and put them on here. And here is what they look like on display. This is the finished product. I think it's beautiful. Look who woke up. She slept in the swing, and she slept just long enough for me to get to finish putting that display together for my shades. And she was very fussy. I was trying to get her to smile at the camera and she just was not having it, but she was just hungry, so I went ahead and fed her. And then I think after this, yeah, I'm gonna look at her little face. I'm gonna set her down. Don't mind her hair, y'all. My mom puts little braids in her hair, but she's always like rubbing her head and scratching them out. But yeah, this is mom life. You get what you can. You get what you can done when you can get it done. But say hi. Say hi. You don't want to say hi? You don't want to smile for the camera? Don't hit mommy. That's not nice. Say hi. You don't want to smile? Let them see how pretty your smile is. So once she was done eating, I put her in the family room and put on Paw Patrol, even though she's more like interested in looking at me. But I had to get some things done around the house. So here I am just doing some laundry. And I'm gonna make these sections really short because I know nobody cares that much about me doing household chores, but it's a realistic part of my day, folks. Like when I get a chance, I have to get these things done. It's so funny how people say, oh, you gotta sleep when the baby sleeps. Yeah, well, when the baby sleeps, I also have laundry that needs to be done, dishes that need to be washed, food that needs to be cooked, dogs that need to be fed. Like, sleeping when the baby sleeps, I can do that every now and then, but then that would leave a shit ton of other things that need to be done, and I would still be stressed out. So now here I am in the kitchen getting started with the dishes. I decided to clean my daughter's bottles first because she didn't have any clean bottles. I used to obsess and clean bottles as soon as they were dirty, which is so crazy to me now. Like as soon as a bottle was dirty in the sink, I had to clean it. And I was constantly stressed out about it. And now I just wait until they're all dirty, as bad as that may sound. And then I clean them all at once. Little things like this have been saving my sanity. So I clean her dishes with a special soap and brushes. So that is, it's the Dreft. It's like plant-based, and I love using that for her stuff. And then after that, I'll switch over and clean everything else. So now that I've cleaned all of her bottles with soap and warm water, I also clean my pump parts with the same soap and water. I'm just filling up the sterilizer with filtered water and placing everything in there so that the bottles can be sterilized as well. I never just wash them and give them to her. Like I don't hand wash them and give them to her. Even if I put them in the dryer, even if I put them in the dishwasher, I still put them in the sterilizer afterwards because it gets really, really hot. And I just think it kills all of the germs. So I love it. So now as the sterilizer is going, I'm just taking out all the clean dishes out of the dishwasher and putting them away so that I can get started cleaning the dishes. I want you all to know that by this time, I think my daughter had been asleep for... No, she's not asleep yet. That's me talking to her. Just joking. She can sit, she has moments where she can just sit in her little seat and watch me, and she's perfectly content. And I really enjoy that, and I really use that time to get as much done as I can. But like I said, I'm going to keep the section short, just putting away all the dishes. So here I am just cleaning the dishes, and she's still just sitting there chilling and watching me. There were quite a few dishes in the sink, but like I said, I'm going to cut these sections short because I actually had a very productive day today. Like I got so much done this day, and it was just a random Monday that I just happened to not have any meetings, so I really knocked out a lot of chores, especially since my mom wasn't there to help me with the baby and everything. I was just trying to get as much done as I could so that I wouldn't have to do it later. So by now, baby girl was sick and tired of watching me clean dishes and bottles. So I'm just filling up our water spouts to take her outside with me to water the plants, because while my mother is away, I am trying to take care of her plants for her. And then the next clip is kind of funny because my mom's like talking to us through the Ring camera, and I had no idea she was looking at us till she said something. Yeah. I think it is. I don't know. She's too busy looking at the flowers and the plants. Yeah, it's not on that good. I don't know. So for a little bit after, well, in between watering plants, because we still had more to water, we just chilling outside. It was such a nice day, and looking at the dogs and people walking by, and she really likes being outside. That's one thing that I really love, and I think we're always going to enjoy doing that together. Lexi was being nosy and wanted to join us. The baby and the watering can and the phone. So I'm just showing a quick video of some of the other plants that I watered. So it was time for me to put baby girl down for her nap, which can be sometimes the most difficult part of my day. I'm not gonna lie to you. She just, I don't know what it is about kids and like little kids and babies. They just don't want to go to sleep. They feel like they're gonna miss out on something. This is something that I did not know. There are a lot of things that I did not know before about babies before becoming a mother. Yeah, so this part takes a really long time, so I'm gonna cut out a lot of it. And as you'll see in the next clip, like even though I laid her down and everything, she was still very, very fussy. It's time to go to sleep. I know. But you have to go to sleep. You're okay. You're okay. Just go night night. You're okay.
Five minutes later.
So now that I finally got baby girl down for her nap, I am going to pump. I actually exclusively pump. It's so funny, I'm using my little Kiki's delivery service lunchbox to like censor myself, even though you can still kind of see, but hopefully it's not the big of a deal. Anyways, I exclusively pump, and my daughter, she will actually be 5 months old on June 12th. It's not easy. It's definitely very difficult. I think about giving up almost every single day. I miss sleeping through the night. But simultaneously, while I'm pumping, I'm taking my vitamins, and I take these ones by Legendary Milk, and they're amazing. They help me keep my pump supply up. They help me prevent having clogged ducts, which I've had before. It's extremely painful. So I take them every day, 3 times a day. It is a lot. It's excessive, but they're fortified. They're all organic ingredients like alfalfa and moringa and just black cumin seed. Amazing things for you and for a baby. So I take them for her and for myself. Collagen, of course, is mostly for me, for my skin. But this stuff really helped me increase my supply, and I don't think you need to take all of them. You just have to find the right combination or cocktail of vitamins that works for you. Here I'm taking turmeric and MSM, which is also for me, for my health and my immune system. And another great benefit to all of these vitamins is that they help with your hair. Like between this and my hair growth oil, I never experienced postpartum shedding whatsoever. So very grateful for that. And my hair has grown like crazy since this time last year. It's so long. I need to do another video maybe about that. But yeah, I'm just here pumping and taking vitamins. Here is my chlorella, spirulina, and sea moss. Also great for your immune system. And most of these ones, they support healthy brain development for our baby as well, and her immune system. Here's my vitamin C. I take a lot of things for my immune system because I have a weakened immune system and I get sick pretty easily. It really sucks. But yeah, I'm just trying to stay healthy. I was fortunate enough that I did not get sick at all during my pregnancy, and I've only been sick once since having Lasande. It's very inconvenient to be sick when you have a small child, so I am doing all the things to prevent that from happening. Here you can see I'm also taking probiotic. I take probiotic mainly for Lasande. When she was born, she was super gassy. And oh my gosh, I didn't realize me taking a probiotic has changed that. It has helped her, like gassy in a bad way, like painful gassy. But here I am, as you can see, I pumped a ton of milk, and I've been adding just a teaspoon now of cereal to her milk, which helps her stay fuller longer and sleep longer, which has been great. I finished pumping and putting it in a bottle. I put it in on the warmer so that it's good and ready to go for when baby girl does wake up. And in the meantime, I am finishing up with watering the plants that are inside the house, and then I'm gonna go outside and water the plants outside. My mom has a lot of plants. Let's see. No biting, Liam, no biting. Boy. So once I finished with watering the plants, I went back inside the house to switch over the laundry and to get started with cleaning the counters and then the floor and the kitchen and stuff. I also had a few more dishes that I needed to finish cleaning because I wasn't able to earlier. So I'm just doing that now that I'm gonna start cleaning the counters and stuff. But like I said, I'm gonna keep these portions short. So once I finished cleaning the kitchen, I realized I wanted to do something to mess the kitchen up again. Just joking. But no, really. I lately have been planting seeds. I donate monies to this organization called St. Joseph's Indian School. It's like a school for Native American children. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know that much about it. All I know is I donate money to them and they give me cool free things that I really enjoy. And one of the best things, or perhaps the best thing they've ever given me, are these seeds. And this is my first time planting whatever plant that was that I just showed you guys. But in a minute, I'll show you all the other ones that I've planted thus far, and they've actually been sprouting. And I haven't planted seeds since I was a child, like with my mother. So watching them grow has been, I don't know, I've really enjoyed it. And ever since having my baby and dealing with postpartum depression, I've just been trying to do little things to live slowly and intentionally, and planting seeds has been something that I've really enjoyed doing. So this is like a new hobby of mine. So as you can see over here, I'm putting it with my other planters that I've purchased, and I've got some marigolds in the yellow pot, and in the mushroom one I have some daisies that are already growing, and that one over there, I can't remember what it is, but it hasn't started growing yet. So here I am just cleaning up the mess I made. And I do enjoy the process of planting. I even enjoy having the dirt in my fingernails and just getting a little, a little dirty. So, okay, that sounded weird. But yeah, I'm just cleaning up everything now. And by this point of the day, I'm like, wow, I got almost everything done that I need to get done. So now what? So after a bit more cleaning, I decided to squeeze in a workout. By this point of the day, I'm like, wow, I'm getting so much done. This is awesome. Since having my baby, a lot of you may know, before I gave birth to my daughter, or before I even got pregnant, I had lost 60 pounds in 4 months. And that was from like exercising almost all day, every day, and, like eating super clean. I was eating Daily Harvest. every day, which is a plant-based subscription, a food subscription service. And I was also eating HelloFresh like once a day just to get some of my protein in, or a different kind of protein because I do enjoy meat. I'm not a vegan or anything, but yeah. When I got pregnant, of course, I gained all of that weight back and more because I had lost it so quickly, or at least that's what my doctor has said. And now I'm just like taking my time and being very compassionate with myself and giving myself a ton of grace because I've already lost a lot of weight since having my baby. She's only 5 months, or going to be 5 months on June 12th. And so here I am doing a HIIT workout, high intensity interval training. I don't have the time that I had before to just work out all day long, of course. So if I want to get in like a quick, meaningful workout and like break a sweat, HIIT is definitely where it's at. So I finished that, and then I ended up doing a strength training workout because I was like, yo, I got a little extra time. Let me go ahead and do something slight here. But yeah, I still thoroughly enjoy working out. I have this like intention where every day I want to do certain things to make sure I feel accomplished and make sure I feel like I did something for me that day, because being a new mom, you really can get consumed, and a new fiance, you can get consumed in like doing so much for other people. So every day I try to work out for 30 minutes, at least meditate for 5 minutes, post something online to sell because I'm decluttering right now and I'm trying to get some extra cash. And just a few other things like either read a book or watch a TV show, play with my dogs, play with my daughter, just definitely go outside at least once a day. Doing little things like what I did in this video, like working out or planting and taking care of my plants, like just slowing down. Like time has been going by so fast, it seems like, and it's nice to just do something like read or water my plants or meditate and really just try to live in the moment and live with intention. Anyways, I'm done preaching to you all. But yeah, it's been helping me because unfortunately, like I may have stated earlier in the video, I've been dealing with some postpartum depression. And these are the things that make me feel fulfilled. So yeah, I'm just finishing this workout now. I'm probably going to cut it short because this is long. Look at that, pure joy after working out. So now I'm going ahead and feeding the dogs, and I'm just like, yo, I can't believe it's actually 4:50. I can see from my watch. I usually feed them at 5 o'clock, but I was like, baby girl is still asleep. Let me go ahead and knock this out now because when she wakes up, she's going to be ravenous. She's going to be ridiculously hungry. So I'm just feeding the dogs. And I realized I didn't want to use that can because it's like way more work. So I go and get a different one. We have 3 dogs now. Dallas, Liam, and Lexi. We did have 4, Dallas, Liam, Lexi, and Shayna. And they, grew up together other than Liam, who was Lexi's pup. But once Lexi, got pregnant and had her pups, Shayna just started acting different. Like, I don't know if she just didn't like Lexi's scent anymore or if she was jealous of her. So we had to give Shayna away to someone else, which broke my heart because it wasn't my decision, but honestly, it did need to be done. But I do get to visit her. So here's Lexi. She's a miniature schnauzer. There's Liam, her son, and here's Dallas, Cairn Terrier, Yorkie mix. So baby's still not awake. So I'm like, ooh, okay. Rehydrating, scrolling through social media, responding to text messages that I haven't responded to because, boy, I was a bad texter before having a baby. Now it's like really bad. But when I have moments, like either when I'm pumping or when I just have like a quiet moment in my day, when I'm not doing anything else for myself, I do try to catch up on my text messages. So once I finished with that, I was like, okay, let me go check on baby girl because she's been asleep for a long time. And look at her, she is conked. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll go and fold some clothes. I'm not going to do the whole folding clothes montage. I don't know what I'm eating on here, but it looks good the way I'm chewing on it. But I'm folding clothes, and then Daddy comes home. Are you scared? Their baby is right there. Why does it have to be like this?
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's literally what it is.
I can't hear you because you're not looking my way. Liam, do something. If Shayna was here, they would bag back. All right, tell me how it was.
You're supposed to sit there. I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm gonna run though.
No. So let's let them.
Liam, back up.
Nah, their little chicklets are running over. What the hell?
I'm scared. Liam, you tripping. So I had to leave that audio in there because that was hilarious with us and the ducks and them hissing at us. But halfway through the walk and baby girl is knocked out. These walks, a lot of the times they do that to her. But once we got home, we were just chilling, decided to make a strawberry smoothie. Baby girl started freaking out from the sound of the blender. But she started laughing once it was done. I think she was like, oh, great. I guess I'm just glad that's over. But we're watching Beef on Netflix right now. And the NBA Finals are on. So this was a night that the game wasn't on. So we were able to watch Beef. We only watch like one time a week, though, because our lives are so busy. And it is very good. If you haven't watched Beef on Netflix, please do. It's hilarious. You'll laugh. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this day in the life. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I got some more storage and organization videos coming up for you guys, and I hope you enjoy them. I don't know if this was interesting, but it was realistic. A realistic day in my life of me trying to get a million things done. Yeah.
It's your arm. That's why it's
One
sugar.
sip.
Yeah, sure. Why?
That's what I'm talking. It's for me. It's my drink. I just want you to taste it.
Genuine reaction.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.